Finance because they have gone ahead and lowered their growth guidance. So the revised growth guidance now stands at 22 to 23% versus 23 to 24% earlier. As far as their credit cost guidance is concerned, management has reiterated their FY26 credit cost guidance in the range of 1.85 to 1.95%, but they are confident that credit cost is likely to improve in FY27. As far as net interest margins are concerned, that is expected to remain flat going forward. So that's the management commentary. They've gone ahead and lowered their growth guidance. So perhaps a weak set of numbers and weak commentary that came in from the management. Britannia Industries, meanwhile, big management rejig that came in overnight. Varun has resigned as the managing director and CEO. Board has appointed Rakshit Hargave as the CEO and MD with effect from 15th of December 2025. So some big changes happening in the management. Britannia will also be in focus on the back of that. Meanwhile, let's also talk about Tata Motors, and some big update has come in with respect to their demerger, where Tata Motors commercial vehicles arm will get listed on bourses tomorrow, that is the 12th of November. ONGC meanwhile has reported weak set of numbers across the board. It is a weak set. EBITDA, remember, has been lower than what the street was working with, and this is on account of higher expenses in the quarter gone by. In fact, other expenses have risen substantially, both on a sequential and on a year-on-year basis, although net crude realization shot up 2% sequentially on account of higher crude oil prices in the quarter gone by. But all in all, weak set of numbers because of lower EBITDA, and lower EBITDA was on account of higher other expenses. Gujarat Gas meanwhile has also reported weak set of numbers. Volumes have declined, and that has been a big miss this time around. Remember, volumes declined by about 2% on a sequential basis. EBITDA margin on a sequential basis has also declined to 6.4 rupees per SCM versus street expectations of about 6 rupees per SCM. So yes, Gujarat Gas has also reported weak set. Perhaps we could see some kind of negative reaction on this counter.
Thank you so much, Ashesha, for getting us all those details. But with this, let's also tell you which are some of the other counters that we will be keeping on our radar. And first up, let's talk about CIM SGS. The company did come out with its earnings. It seems like a good set where the revenue has seen a surge of 38% on a YY basis. The EBITDA has seen a surge of 62%, while the margins have seen a growth from 8.5% to 10% right now. And along with that, the company has also come out with an announcement where they say that they will be acquiring 60% in Elcom Integrated System, and this marks their entry into the defense and maritime electronics. Other than that, Vikran Engineering will be in focus, one of the other result candidates. Along with that, positive news flow coming in as they have actually received orders worth 1,641 crores, letter of award from Carbon Miners Maharashtra 1. So positive news flow over them. Rolex rings will be in focus as well. Weak set of earnings this time around. Revenue has seen a decline of 10% YOY, EBITDA down 17%, and even the margins were seen to be shrinking. Triveni Turbines, one of the counters that moves very sharply on the back of the earnings, but this time around not an impressive set coming in from Triveni. Revenue has been flat YOY, while the margins were steady at 22.6%, so no growth on that particular front. While KEC International is the last stock we're going to be talking about. Good set of earnings, one of the other candidates which generally comes out with the order inflow announcement, and quite often at that. The revenue has seen a surge of 19% this time around. EBITDA has seen a growth, and especially the margins have seen a growth from 6.3% to 7.1% on a YY basis. So a positive number coming in from KEC International.
That's right. So good numbers coming from KEC International. We'll watch out for all of these counters and see how they do in trade today. But lots of other cues as well to watch out for. And Snehi is back with us to take us through all of them.
Well, yes, lots of cues to watch out for. It's Tuesday, which means it's the Nifty expiry day, so watch out for any market volatility on the back of that. And it's that time of the month where we also see the monthly AMFI as well as SIP account data, so watch out for these numbers as well back home. But globally, in the US, the markets are going to remain closed on account of Veterans Day. From UK, you have jobless claims and unemployment data, so watch out for both of these metrics as well. In terms of global earnings, keep a close eye on SoftBank and Sony, two big companies that are going to be reporting their earnings. But shifting focus back home, while yes, we're in last leg of the earnings season. We still have some companies left to report their Q2 numbers. From the Nifty 50 group of stocks, it's going to be Bajaj Finance. After Bajaj Finance, that's going to be important to watch out for. And from the broader end of the market, watch out for BSE Limited, BKG Foods, Concor, Biocon, Tata Power, Gokaldas Exports, Rights, Texmaco, Godrej Industries, Edelweiss, Orchid Pharma, Parag Milk, lots and lots of stocks to watch out for from the broader end of the market as well. So keep a very close eye on these stocks. Now, in terms of board meetings and corporate action, watch out for Biocon and Bharat Forge, because both of these stocks are going to be mulling fundraising as well along with their earnings. In terms of the primary markets, after the Lenskart listing, you have MV Photovoltaic IPO that's going to be opening, Physics Wala IPO will be opening, and Pan Labs IPO will be closing. So watch out for these developments in the primary market as well. Lastly, in terms of some other events, watch out for the annual Singles Day event in China. Now, why this is an important event to watch out for is because this means heightened sales for e-commerce and quick commerce companies in China. So watch out for some of the Asian markets and how the Chinese markets do on account of this event. And back home, PM Modi will be traveling to visit Bhutan from November 11 to 12 to inaugurate some projects over there. So watch out for all of these cues, all of them very important to track.
All right, thank you so much, Snehi, for all those details. But with this, viewers, time now to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the other side.